Alrighty then. So today's video is going to be one of those kind of real talk kind of things. It's ranty. It's not really league related, and the footage in the back is not even league in general. But I feel I need to make this video just to clear up a lot of things and to sort of kind of announce the plans I have, right? Well, I'll start off with the plans, since I don't think most of you want to hear the whole story or details. So, the basic gist of it is that I'm trying to get myself motivated to, well, get back into the groove. I feel that within me, I'm at least content with, well, everything again, right? Just things, everybody knows things weren't so well for me for the past couple of months, but I feel that, I'm content enough to be able to give it a good old try once more. So, starting tomorrow, and hopefully I can maintain this. Maybe not always on certain days, but hopefully able to maintain this. After work, I get out of work at around 12, or arrive home by around 12:30 ish. Around 2 p.m. on Pacific time, I'll stream for a couple of hours, 3 to 4 hours, and then either upload a video or prep the video for tomorrow. I'll figure something out right then. And it will usually be Monday through Thursday. The other 3 days will be to myself, so I can either work on videos, hang out with friends, or do something. Usually to do chores, because since I live on myself now, I kind of have to do a lot of things now. So in general, 2 p.m. till 5 or 6, Monday through Thursday. Tuesdays are a little bit wishy-washy given a lot of things can tend to happen on Tuesdays. So usually, or at least hopefully, at least 3 days a stream for sure, 4 days possibly. And hopefully I can start uploading once every other day and maybe fit in some other type of videos that are not league related on days that I just can't have footage. I know a lot of you probably wouldn't like that, but I play a lot of games and I can have fun with a lot of games. And the thing is, and I'll explain this a little bit more later, League just can't be fun all the time on certain days. It's fun when you play with friends or when you're a little bit more relaxed, but when the day's been stressful, you can't just jump into League and have fun. Now, for the story portion of it, basically, a lot of you, or some of you, don't even know what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I did have a video that got in the front of Reddit and got spread a lot, but a lot of people still don't know because I'm getting a lot of hate. Some people are like, Stonewall, why you didn't upload too much? I know, the uploads have been very, very spread out, and it's pretty bad. Some people hating Stonewall. Why are you such low elo? Oh, you used to be higher, or whatever. Yeah, I just kind of really haven't played or even had the heart to. The thing is, for those that don't know, there was death in the family, there was family issues, and for me personally, directly, my wife left me. So I've been really bad in a really bad mood since February. It's been 3 months since then. And every month has been a little bit easier, but you just kind of take it by strides. The first month was absolutely brutal, and you guys know I pretty much did nothing in February. I was just kind of, dead. I actually, for the first week during the whole thing, I didn't eat anything. I was just kind of sitting down, being all sad, and at work I couldn't really be productive. Friends from Las Vegas came in. I was gonna say New Vegas, by the way. Las Vegas came in to cheer me up. They got me to start eating again. And, people helped me get back onto my feet. And I went into a support group for people who deal with infidelity, who were, whose partner was a wayward. And I got myself, I talked to people, they gave me advice and all this other stuff, and it pretty much helped out a lot. The first month was absolutely miserable, but I survived it. I didn't do anything silly that I was thinking of doing, if you get what I mean. So, but it was really a struggle, just a lot of things in the house were just more difficult. The thing is, I thought I could take care of it by myself for a while, but things became apparent that were a lot harder. I had to take myself to work every day by myself and come back home. And this is something a lot of you do not know, and you're going to be like, holy shit, Stonewall, how come? Considering I'm older. I can't drive. I can't see well enough in certain lights. And yes, I could technically learn and I could wear some special kind of goggles, but I became really used to not being and having to drive anywhere because my wife would drive and I would just kind of walk everywhere. I liked walking. But it's been difficult and I've been trying to learn to drive, so there's that. But for the most part, I've been walking my ass to work every day at midnight and then coming back. It was walking as well later on in the day. So it's just 2 hours of walking every day devoted just well 2 hours of devoted just to pure walking. Very exhausting too. And then of course a full time job as well, usually 9 hours a day kind of thing, and it really eats at a lot of your schedule. I get home, I'm tired, but I got to do the chores. I got to clean. Sometimes I don't clean because I'm either too tired or I say, I'll leave it to another day. Got to do the laundry. I got to do everything. And, to be honest, I kind of did that already when I was not alone. So it's like, it's not that different, but now you just, compounded with everything else. It gets a little bit more stressful. I also got to take care of the dogs, which sadly just kind of is very difficult because they develop some sort of anxiety because they used to always have someone at home and now they're by themselves half the day. So it's kind of sad. I can't take them out for walks as much or play with them as much because, again, combination of tired or less time. And then, I try to play some video games, but with League of Legends, sometimes, I mean, you guys saw that day, some of you saw that day I streamed a week ago where I streamed and I got, what do you call it? One feeder, purposeful feeder, one AFK, one troll who decided to go support Fizz and stole, tried to steal the Rift Herald from us, and it was just completely unpleasant. The other game I got auto-filled into support, and it's just like you just can't really have fun. And from a day on days when your 12 hours of your time are devoted to just pretty much suffering, kind of, it really doesn't seem like you really want to do that. So if I'm playing shorter games, For Honor, that kind of stuff, Call of Duty, don't hate me for that. So, games that I can pick up and go and, take everything else, like, oh, laundry's being done. I have 20 minutes. I can play maybe 2 fights of For Honor. Boom. There. It's just stuff like that. And it's been good, or at least helped cheer me up. And I think I'm at that point where I'm fully cheered up, or at least as cheered up as I can be, right? I mean, I haven't even really thought of it too much other than right now when I'm talking to you guys. Kind of gotten, the support group, the friends, the fans, everything has helped me get through it. So I feel it's kind of time to, put my shoes back on or put my boots on or strap back on or something and try to get back into the groove 100%. At least give it the, good try. I mean, I know the channel's not been in the best of state and all that other stuff. I haven't been ignoring it. It's just I've been needing that motivation, or at least, that's the idea to get back into a schedule or a routine. And here's just for more bits of story. Month 2 was a very interesting month because that's when I decided, let's just kind of try to make myself happy. And not every attempt at making myself happy worked. Some things just kind of made me more miserable. I did a lot of things I shouldn't have, like trying to reach out to the wayward, which I shouldn't have, just kind of let them go and move on my own way, moped about sometimes, that kind of stuff. I regressed, I advanced, I regressed. It just was a very difficult time too. And the difficult part was that I was not finding the motivation at work. You guys know how much I loved my job. But during the first 2 months, I just couldn't find the motivation to care. Hell, there was even a day where I just woke up and said, fuck it, I'm not going. And I couldn't believe I did that because, I loved it. I enjoy working. But just everything got to me. But now at least I'm back to the point where I enjoy going to work, enjoy, waking my ass up super early and just getting there. The walking is a bad part, but, what can you do? So there. And then month 3 came by, or this is technically month 3 now. And at this point, I'm just a lot more content. At this point, like just a lot of things have sort of been working out. I've been talking to people, making new friends, opening myself up more and that kind of thing. And it's helped a lot. Like I don't feel super miserable anymore. Like I have, at least goal to do. I mean, things are difficult for sure. So aside from things like money and stuff, considering Loot Crate dropped my ass somewhere down the line, just getting enough time to do everything you want and finding some time to relax has been quite challenging. But I'm very happy with my friends' support and again the fans who still stick around, that kind of stuff. I've been blown away by that. Every Tuesday and every Friday, I get to hang out with my friends because they work too. And it's like I got a call from him during my break or my lunch at work. And it's like, yo, picking your ass up at 12. Oh yeah, and we head off, do something, play D&D, that kind of stuff. So I don't know. the biggest motivational thing or happy thing they told me at the support group was, you know, you can remember a time you were happy before you were in a relationship, and remember that you were happy before then, so you can, you know, you can go back to that and be happy the same as before, that kind of thing. And then of course that, you know, that I was lucky enough that it very obviously wasn't my fault, so that I could feel like I wasn't a brute or villain or anything, that kind of stuff. So it was a great picker upper. And what I can say from all that at the very least is that I'm going to try to give it, I'm going to try very goddamn hard to sort of bounce back on my feet. I'm pretty sure the channel's still going to have that whole bleeding issue, which I don't understand how it's working. And every time you upload a video, and I know I'm not the only YouTuber who complains about this, you lose like 1 million subscribers, but whatever, I'll give it the go. And hopefully you guys can enjoy the occasional non-league video. Maybe I reserve those for a day, a special day. Maybe like on Friday, it's a non-league video. Who knows? That kind of stuff. Probably it's just direct stream cut. Because I want to try to see how I can make it so I can, you know, get the time to do everything. Even if it means I got to cheat a little by using stream cuts, right? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what I can do with the channel, and let's see what I can do with my life. But I can say that I'm past through the worst of it. Technically, the worst is the walking, but you guys get what I mean, right? You know, I'm past the worst of the heartbreaking shit. Anyhow, this was also largely made because a lot of people kept sending me really mean comments. And the thing is, a lot of them were right. They were correct. You know, the general ignoring of the channel, not pushing for content, or, you know, the quality of some of the videos. Though, to be fair, the quality of games for League, I feel, has diminished. Not necessarily saying they're bad, it's just there are a lot less things to talk about because there's a lot more just, you know, do this and do this, and there's a lot less, you know, cool shit you can do now. It's just kind of very, you know, raw. I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like in the past you could do a lot of clever maneuvers as a jungler, but now you're just kind of, you know, by the motions, and it's not really, you know, spectacular. I mean, it can be awesome. You can have some cool games, but it always kind of feels like I'm running through the motions at this point as a jungler rather than what I used to do before. But whatever, we'll see what happens, right? No one can tell the future. No one can predict what happens. It's just like my uncle once said. So I hope you all stick around and, you know, see whether we'll see whether I have a reversal of fortune or it's finally time to lay my channel to rest. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna turn the door. You guys gotta relax a little bit. Yeah, this neighbor's playing loud ass music. I'm going to my fridge. I'm getting out a drink. I'm closing the fridge. I'm opening the drink. Oh crap. Exploded a little bit. It's soda. Walk to my chair. Alright. Sitting down. Putting my stuff on the goddamn table. Alright. I'm back. Let's do this. Ah.